In John chapter 11, verses 43, 44, we will read there. And when he had said these things, he cried out with a loud voice, Lazarus, come out. Lazarus, come out. Now we know that Lazarus had died and he was in the tomb for many days. And by then his body was already rotting, I believe. And when Jesus came into the picture, Jesus just encouraged his sisters, believe. And when Jesus went to the tomb, he speaks out from outside the tomb. He cries out or loudly speaks out, says, Lazarus, come out. And what happens next is amazing, awesome, puzzling, mind-boggling. We see it says in verse 44, the man who had died came out, his hands and feet bound with linen strips, and his face wrapped with a cloth. Now Lazarus was tied. A cloth was wrapped around him, around his feet, around his hands, around his face. He was completely wrapped. There was no way that he could have walked out tied. He was bound by that cloth. But yet, the moment Jesus spoke that word, come out, nothing could stop Lazarus from coming out of that tomb. Nothing could stop. Today I want to tell you who's watching, when Jesus speaks a word, when the word of God becomes Rhema, becomes a revelation word in your situation, nothing can stop you from receiving what God has spoken over your life. Lazarus came out of that tomb, and I want to tell you, you are going to come out of your tomb, no matter how bad that situation is, no matter how deep your pit may be, you are going to come out. I always feel that when you take out that word Lazarus and put your name there, you are going to come out. Jesus speaking to you and saying, come out. So keep this in mind. When God speaks a word, it is a done thing. When God declares a promise over you, it is a done thing. I want you to have confidence. I want you to have boldness that God will never fail you. His word is always true. God bless you.